Hey, what's up? Justin, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
And welcome everyone to Misadventureland. It's our new name. We came up with
Nice
it.
name.
Well, I will give full credit to super mod Mark Ursus Fidelis for helping us get here to this name. We had stuff kind of close to it, but Mark said this name, Misadventureland, and we just loved it. So, Justin, do you want to kind of explain why?
Yeah. So we've been thinking about rebranding for some time, and because the monthly reset was meant to be a podcast name, and it was never meant to be a Twitch name. So Bobby and I have been thinking for months privately of like, should we rename this thing? I'm not really sure. And then I think in the last couple of weeks we were like, yeah, we need to rename it, just no idea what. And so we've been toying around with a couple of names, and we settled after a while on the word misadventure. And we were trying to surround the name with something from there. And after everything we possibly wanted was taken, we went and took the word, some of our ideas to our close friends, and good old Ursus Fidelis in chat was just like, hey, what about this? And we were like, that's great.
Mhm.
because it also has a secret Long Island's connection for us.
Yeah. There's a like amusement park. It's like a, it's like more than a, more than a carnival. Like it's a stationary thing. It's always there, but it's not big. It has like a little roller coaster, a little haunted house, but it's like a Long Island staple called Adventureland. And there was a movie, I don't remember what year it came out, Justin, 2007?
7 or 8.
Yeah. Called Adventureland, that was based in Pittsburgh, but was actually based on the writer-director's time working at Adventureland on Long Island. So it has like a good a good connection for us.
Definitely.
Yeah. And Grun mentioned earlier, he said in the chat, Justin Runs at Hitman was a misadventure. This fits well. And that's exactly the reason why we settled on a name like this. What it was very interesting as Justin covers his camera. It's
Right.
it's very interesting trying to come up. You are a little whitewashed with the name, because we start talking about basically like vibe and what we wanted to express with the name in a lot of ways, which is very different because you're used to naming like podcasts and stuff like that, and with a podcast and stuff like that, you kind of want people to know, like, just by looking at it, like, is it related to video games? Yes. So they know that they want to listen to it or whatever. But if you're naming a Twitch name, if they're on Twitch looking for you, they pretty much already know you're doing a video game thing, for most likely. So we kind of were able to be like, it doesn't have to be video game related, but we wanted to communicate that it's kind of more than one person, that it's also sort of a place that's welcoming and fun, and we're not like amazing at the games we're playing, but it's gonna be a good time. I think way back when we first started, Mark said like C+ gameplay, A+ commentary. So like that's kind of where we want it to go. Like things are gonna go wrong, sometimes they're gonna go great. There's gonna be funny mistakes, it's gonna be silly, but it's always gonna be a good time, and it's always gonna be a place you want to hang out. So that's how we stumbled on it. And we went through a lot of names, a lot of names. Justin and I always joke, since we started doing podcast stuff together, that like, oh, we don't agree on anything, which is not really true. We agree on most things, just the things that we disagree on very strongly. One of the things that we do disagree on a lot of times is like branding and like graphic design sensibility. We have nearly opposite sensibilities when it comes to this stuff. So
this is true.
It's when you're trying to name something and brand something together, it's very difficult. But I will say for this, like, so there were a lot of names, and then we can go through a couple of the names, I think, and we'll let you know what we were thinking. But like, what I think sold it to me that this was the right thing to do was like, once we figured out that we liked the name, and I was like, well, what if the logo looked like this, like an old timey postcard like type of look to it? And Justin immediately was like, yes, absolutely, this is absolutely how it should look. And so I knew, okay, we're on the right track for where we are.
We were agreeing about it, so we were definitely on the right track. And I'll say, yesterday we were, for the most part, agreeing about a lot of the names.
Yes, we were. I'm right now about to change the Twitch name in real time, Justin.
Oh, that's gonna break everything. I can't wait to see it.
I don't think it'll break everything. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. If it does break stuff, just refresh.
Yeah.
But I'm like terrified, Justin, that I'm going to spell it wrong, and then we'll have to wait 60 days to change it. So MISADVENTURELAND.
Yes.
Just refresh. That should have been your new name. That's not bad. I have to enter our password to confirm update. Okay. I think it worked.
I should look over at.
It says it happens instantly. So I'm hoping that it did.
I'm actually going to refresh since I'm not running OBS. So hold on
Hold
one
on,
second
do it.
while I do that.
By the way, the doing it live on the air was Justin's idea. So if it breaks, you can blame him.
I'm not even supposed to be here right now.
I know. I know that. You
I'm
being
supposed to
here
be
is
on
wonderful,
vacation.
but also caused me a tremendous amount of work today.
You could have said no.
Yeah, but you were like, "Oh, I really want to do this. What am I supposed to do?"
I still show.
Well, it might take like a second. Come on.
There we go. Well, actually, it looks like the stream's offline.
That's not good.
Nope, it says live. Hang on. I don't see anything.
We might have broke it. It might be gone. We might have broken everything.
You probably have to change your login info on OBS.
I'm not streaming that way though, so it shouldn't be that. Yeah, it certainly says we're not online anymore. I mean, it says we're live. Hold on a second. Yeah, it says we're offline.